So trying to figure out, okay, we're worried that if we let him stay home and isolate, that we're not helping him grow past that, and he's going to get more and more comfortable,
Yep.
and
That's
just
exactly
kind
where we
of the
are.
roots are going to dig deeper into the house or to the bed or whatever, wherever he's at. And yet at the same time recognizing that if you push too hard, then he gets overwhelmed, and then something's like a setback that way as well.
Right. And that even happened to me. I worked on and off while my kids were growing up. And even just staying home for a while and being out of the workforce, you start to think, well, can I do all these things that I used to do again? Can I drive through the middle of a downtown city on travel? Because you're out of practice, but you can talk yourself back into that. I worry that with a neurodiverse kid, because of the black and whiteness, they get to a point where they're like, I can't do any of these things anymore. They get completely stuck. And then it's even harder to help dig them out of that hole.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, if they've never even had those experiences in the first place, then you've got a whole nother issue. Have they actually, like you said, if you're going back into the workforce, that means at one point you were in the
Right.
workforce, right? And you had that experience. And so it's more like relearning how to ride the bike rather than learning how to ride the bike from scratch. And so, yeah, and this is a common dilemma for most parents in trying to figure out how best to push or challenge or scoot them out the door into the world when if you do that too soon or in a way that doesn't support them, then you create additional trauma. Like, okay, I had a job and I got fired and it was terrible and they treated me bad and I never want to do that again. It's a potential outcome of over encouraging them to get a job when maybe they're not quite ready. But if you don't, then they don't get that experience until down the road later, which again, it's so hard because every kid and teen and young adult is going to be very different. But it is the dilemma, right? Like, how much do we push and help them learn the skills that they need to learn and get them to step out of their comfort zone? Because again, a lot of times with kids that are neurodiverse, they would rather stay in their cocoon, right? The most comfortable place
Right.
ever, which is understandable. The world's not been a friendly place for them for the most
No.
part.